Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim, and today is May 16th, 2025. We're going to be playing the daily challenge on GeoGuessr. We are currently 500 days into our streak. That is right. Yesterday we hit 500. But we're not satisfied there. We are going to continue this. And yeah, without further ado, I guess, we're just going to jump into this. As always, there are 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. We will not be moving. Let's see what we get. Right off the bat, we do have some bollards that look like they could be New Zealand. Sun is very far north. We are next to a lake. Can't tell. We do have large mountains over here. Looks like maybe snow cappers even, possibly, or that's cloud cover. I would say this is probably South Island. It does look like there might be snow up there. Probably South Island. Is this one we had already? For some reason, this honestly feels like one we've already had. Like that. Um, maybe not. Maybe not. This is probably South Island. Yep. New Zealand. We do, like I said, have water over here due north. We are on a road that is pretty much east west. There's a small turnoff there. This might go that way. I'm not sure. So we're gonna look for like an east-westerly road, something like that. I don't think it's that one there though. That's not too. And it may not be east, or it may not be exactly right. It honestly may not even be a lake. It could be this river. Could be something like that. I don't think it is, but yeah, I'm just kind of. This looks more like it here, maybe, but the angle's a little off. So it'd be something like this, but um, the road doesn't go the way you would have to there. All right, look there. I did up to there. It doesn't look like that goes east westerly enough. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not gonna get this 25k. With this 5k. Um, we're kind of well, it was honestly I was really close. I was zoomed in here initially. Yeah, see, it goes that way and then goes. I did not realize that would be a thing there. There's a golf course there. I did not see the golf course. Um, that is unfortunate. So even though we got South Island, it was still pretty far off. If I had just guessed here, it'd been a lot better. So we lost pretty heavy right there. We have the black back of a sign here. No, double blue or double yellow lines. This should be Brazil. Um, if I could read that, that might actually tell me what province, because that might be a kilometer marker. And generally they would show. Somewhat mountainous, palm trees. I'd say coastal. Because the mountains are generally closer towards the coast. Um, like along here. but I don't really know. I think last time we had mountains, it was right outside of Rio, maybe. Um, so something like that could be over here, like these mountains. Not 100%. It was fairly close there. It was this spot right there. Where we at? Is this Espirito Santo? Now let me just go back here and see if that would have told me where it was. Yeah, so if you see this sign here, it says ES 379. That would have told me it was Espirito Santo. Um, and route number 379 should be this one right here. Yeah, so could have gotten a lot closer there. But that would have honestly made me have to search for it anyway. What do we have here? We have oh, hold on, I see. I didn't see it over here, but yeah. So this should be Nigeria. Is that a follow car then? It's a follow car there. Yeah, okay. So this should just be Nigeria. Um, I didn't notice I was a follow car at first, and when I spun around here, I was like, saying, "Oh, like these car here," but then I see the black and yellow thing here, so that should definitely be Nigeria. I'm not sure where this is going to be. Like if I had to guess, it's probably somewhere like which I do. It's probably somewhere in this side, but I'm just gonna go something like that, like Benin City, Enugu, Abuja's usually where I see that, but sometimes not. So we'll just go right there. Should have probably kept it where it was. I was somewhere over here. But Dolphins Forest. Interesting. And what do we have here? We have Poles, perhaps. Looks like it could be Poland, Polish language. It's hard to tell without seeing the specific characters, but with the Poles and the language, I say language, but I mean like like the amount of like W's and Y's and stuff in the because you don't really see that at the beginning of words in too often in like English and stuff like that. So I could see a sign like a um yep, like a speed limit sign or something like that. It should be yellow with very like pinstripe red around it almost. But like I said, I think this is just gonna be Poland. I would have no idea where this is gonna be. So probably just central Poland area. It was over near Krakow. Somewhat interesting. That's really cool. And what do we have here? No idea. No, this might tell me lamb. No, it doesn't really. Um, oh, yeah, Chinese language. Kong, you're driving left, maybe? It's a yellow plate, and kind of a black and white plate. It's what if this is like Hong Kong or something like that? That almost looks like it says Hong. but I could be wrong there. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure here. But it would definitely fit. It's a weird Hong Kong though. I don't see any of the mountains at all. Let's see. Kong actually kind of makes sense there. Kong Nova. I doubt I'll be able to find any of this stuff, but if we just zoom into um, lamb, is it? Well, that was like a lamb. Okay. Lamb tea. I don't know if that's actually going to be relevant. Let's go back to this sign here. We're looking for Lee UK San Chun. There's a Sun. So Lamb and Sun. There's Lamb Sun. Uh, that's not gonna help. Hong. There was a Kong. Um, Lee UK. Lee UK. I don't know. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. Kong. We were actually up here. Was there anything that would have helped me out here? The UK, okay? Maybe, but I had been super Kong Po. But again, it was way up there at the very edge almost. That's a weird spot for a river to end. It was Hong Kong. We got pretty close. Interesting. Wow, that's actually way farther than because normally it's like down here or like in this area. Interesting. Hong Kong Disneyland. We did not get a gold medal. We got silver, but a solid silver at least. So I'll be happy with that at least. Try to think. Yeah, this one here pretty much cost us. If we'd gotten a pretty decent, well, we'd have had to get extra 900. So yeah, I mean, this and this and this and this, they all pretty much cost us, but close enough though. We didn't do something like this here or this, but it was pretty solid at least 21K. And I guess the main thing is that we continued our streak to 501. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. And y'all have a good day and be safe.